Well, it's that time, folks. It's that time. And if you ain't been paying attention to our former baby girl, Amberlynn Reed, then you missed out on a lot. You know why? Because she went off, folks. She's over there on Instagram messaging people. She getting wild over there. She doesn't have no control anymore. It is over, folks. She is not even trying to hide it at this point anymore. And for everybody that don't know, if you missed out on the last few videos or something like that, Amberlynn Reed got dumped. She admitted it by Tommy, and they are over. So now she over there trying to find something to do. And what I don't understand, Amberlynn Reed said in a recent live stream or whatever nonsense, is she said that she clearly does not ever go over there on Instagram and look at anything at all. She only be in the DMs looking at DM stuff. So this is not going to make a lot of sense. But, you know, Amberlynn Reed, you could tell the story how you want it, right? So she was over there talking to somebody, Rose, over there, and they got in the DMs. And Rose came over here, like exposed it all right here. I'm going to have all the screenshots. I found them over there on Despectful Moments because they had it all over there. And this is what's going on. Let's look at number one right here. This is what's going on. Boom. Amberlynn Reed's over here commenting to this person and DMing or whatever nonsense. And look at what she wrote over there. Commenting on Tommy's Instagram. Sticking up for her isn't going to make her slide into your DMs. Weren't you the one warning me about Tommy? Girl, bye. Now, former baby girl, you got to get some control because this is out of control right here. But I'm loving it. You know why? Because we don't get to see this nonsense going on, right? You just give us that generic nonsense all over here that you just edit and just lie about. But look at right here. She getting all up in this person's DMs and she trying to go all off. And if you see right there, when you read it, you could feel the rage in Amberlynn Reed. And do we care about it? Nope. You know why? And you could feel the jealousy going on here because she had to just do this. She could have not just controlled herself and said, let me just mind my business, stop being over here watching what's going on and just go on with my life and move on. But that's not Amberlynn Reed. She want to have the last word, the first word, and every single word. But we're going to see what Rose responds. Look at this. I promise you, I don't want your girlfriend. I think that Rarity message was nasty. And if you don't know what it is, somebody made a fake message over there saying that Amberlynn Reed did something to Rarity that caused Rarity to not be around anymore. It was just a nonsense baloney that somebody made up just to troll the internet. But Amberlynn Reed had to come over here and start with this person. And then Amberlynn Reed responds, we aren't together anymore. Now, Amberlynn Reed, the whole internet knows that you're not with Tommy anymore. You know why? Because you told us in a live stream, and then you told us you're going to post a breakup video like in 2 weeks or February 4th or 16th or something like that. How do you post a 2-week-old breakup video? But keep doing what you're doing for my baby girl. Then she write, it is. People are psychotic. And then Rose responds, you're right, your ex. And then Amberlynn Reed responds, correct. Then Rose goes on to say, Amber, the fact that you're more upset about this than the fact that Rarity messages happen is wow. Why you DMing me? And can you imagine this? You just sitting over there on Instagram or doing whatever you want, and Amberlynn Reed gets up inside of your DM saying a bunch of nonsense, but that's what she does there. Look what she does to Zachary Mike all the time. Just bust up inside of their DMs with all this nonsense and just intruding. That Amberlynn Reed, you just got to leave people alone. You be up in Zach DMs after trashing them in a video on the internet. Can you imagine? But that's what former baby girl Amberlynn Reed does. She have no self-control over there. But then she responds right here, girl, 2 things can happen at once. And that's the truth. 1, you can't mind your business. And 2, you can't leave people alone. And they happen. They coexist at once, Amberlynn Reed. And I'm going to give you advice. You need to stay off of the Instagram DMs because all your problems is over there. And the only person causing them is you. But did Amberlynn Reed stop? And she just sent that one message. Nope. You know, she got no control over there. So it continues on because Rose responds, I don't want Emily. This conversation is weird. And Amberlynn Reed responds, what's the point in following her? Now, Amberlynn Reed, what's the point of asking this question? You don't have no idea. People follow people. Why do people follow you? Why do people follow you, Amberlynn Reed? Because they want to, and it's none of your business. So move on. Just get out the DMs and move on. And then Rose responds, to see her photos post-breakup, following doesn't equal flirting. I'm 33 and I act like it. Now, Amberlynn Reed, people could follow anybody. Think about it. If I follow a celebrity, am I over there flirting with them? Absolutely not. But Amberlynn Reed thinks every single person wants the person that she's with. Now, Amberlynn Reed, you know what's funny about that? Because the person that you was with don't want you. So you just move on with your life. And now Amberlynn Reed responds, you heard that she might slip into your DMs by a bunch of trolls, and then you go and follow her. And on top of that, comment on her page. Like, that's sus. Now, Amberlynn Reed, you know what's sus? That you don't mind your business. Get out the DM. This is too much. I'm gonna give you advice. It's gonna be free. I'll charge you 15 cents for it. Mind your business, move on. Your girlfriend broke up with you. I know it's a sad moment in your life, and it's hard to move on. But you can't be over here telling people what to do, what not to do on the internet. You know why? Because a million people tell you what to do and not do on the internet. Do you listen to them? Absolutely not. You need to just stop with this nonsense and move on. So then Rose responds and says, since when do you trust trolls? Girl, you've been at this for 11 years. Don't you think you should stop falling for this nonsense? And Amberlynn responds, I don't trust trolls. That's the point. Yeah, Amberlynn, you don't trust trolls. Sure you don't. That's 100%, 0%. The most honest thing I ever heard. Nope, not going to happen. Then she responds, I'm saying you fell for their nonsense and followed Tommy in hopes that she'd slide into your DMs. Now, Amberlynn Reed, I don't even know what to say. This is wild right here. Just to see behind the scenes what's going. The curtain has been exposed, and this is how you acting, and that's pretty bad. You don't even know this person, and you just sending them all this messages like you best friends or something like that. I want you all in the comment section to think about this. Amberlynn Reed have no time to come to her YouTube channel where she employed, right, and heart a comment or even be nice to somebody over there, right? But she got time to spend in here for hours and hours bothering people, getting in the DMs, sending all people nonsense and going off, right? Amberlynn Reed, your priorities is broken. I don't even know what to say. But we're going to continue what's going on here. Rose responds and says, I cannot express how silly I would look if I even entertained Tommy, right? And then says, I have no reason to entertain her. And I already frankly don't like that people connect me to you. Now, Amberlynn Reed, right there, even this person don't want to be connected to you and you still don't get the point, but it doesn't matter. And then Rose says, so have fun being angry over nothing, dude. I'm over this conversation. And Amberlynn Reed is not going to end there. She's not going to let it stop. She's going to have to get the last word, right? And then Amberlynn Reed goes, girl, you didn't entertain her by following her and commenting the day after we broke up. It's giving desperate. Have a good day. Bye. Now, Amberlynn Reed, my question is, how do you know all this stuff? Why are you up inside of somebody's business, minding their stuff? And I hate to break it to your former baby girl, Amberlynn Reed. This person have zero loyalty to you. They owe you nothing. They can follow who they want. They could follow the whole internet and comment and do whatever comments they want. They could do a backflip and heart it twice, and it doesn't matter. It's none of your business. But you over here trying to start and stir up problems, and that's the worst thing you could do. And you don't even see it. You've been through relationship after relationship, and we all see it as the community. It's just a rerun to us, and you haven't. It's on your channel. You could just go watch it there, and you haven't learned anything. That's the saddest part. You've been through this time after time, and we've done reviews and reactions and commentary about all this stuff, and maybe you should listen sometime, but you never gonna do this. Sometimes I go over your relationships in the past, and I say, how can Amberlynn Reed better herself? And then I look at the situation, and I say, one thing is the problem. Amberlynn Reed has not been like in an adult relationship. Every single relationship in is like high school, maybe sophomore, junior. I wouldn't even give you a senior relationship, not even a freshman in college. And I think that's the problem. The rest of us have been in relationships in high school, and we've developed and moved on from there and learned, right? From every experience we had, we learned how to better the next relationship. And we got to the adulthood, and it gets harder and harder and harder and harder. And that's going to be always the downfall of former baby girl Amberlynn Reed. She doesn't learn from the last relationship, so she just starts it over again, and she gets to the end and restarts, and that's how it's going to be. And that's the sad part, because you never going to learn, right? You think you're doing everything right, and that's the problem, and you don't want to hear nothing, and there's nothing you can do until you want to change, right? And that's how it's going to stay for former baby girl Amberlynn Reed. So we're going to move on to the next one right here, and this is what Rose says, actually, and then she saw a picture right here, and it has something circled right there, pretty blurry, but it said, hectic Tommy or whatever it is, so we got proof that Tommy liked this or whatever. And then Rose responds and says, look at the timestamp. I was sent this 2 minutes ago. Take that up with Tommy, right? Our former baby girl's going to be upset because somebody brought the receipt. So she's going to just try to get out of this, right? So then she goes, why do I give a blank that she liked the video almost 3 years ago? LMAO. Now, former baby girl, why did you send this DMs? You wouldn't have to respond to this nonsense. And then Rose says, 1.5 years ago, but I'm sure math is in your strength. You're the one getting all upset in the DMs about a comment like a teenager, Amber. And then Amberlynn Reed responds, yes, let's belittle each other with a face of smiley Molly something. And then Rose responds, all right, Gaslight Land, have the day you deserve. But you know our former baby girl can't control herself. She got to get the last word. And then responds, girl, there is no gaslighting happening right now. I just think it's odd that you are anti-Tommy so hard that you sent me a novel, and then a day after that we break up, you trying to get her attention. It's weird behavior, and I wanted to call it out. Now, Amberlynn Reed, you know what's weird behavior? Sending strangers on the internet DMs, questioning what they do, who they follow, who they like, who they're talking to on the internet, when it's none of your business. And that's the sad part. Amberlynn Reed is never going to learn from any of this stuff that goes on. She could watch the replay a million times and she ain't going to change anything. And that's the saddest part. A person that don't want to learn isn't going to learn. Well, that's the end of the video, folks, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Later.